Take a look at how this whole thing unfolded. It was a little bit perplexing from the very start of the game. J.J. McCarthy, on the very first play of the game, is picked off by Alabama's Caleb Downs, but the interception would ultimately be reviewed. Here you see Jim Harbaugh making his way to the field, Coach Saban as well, the 7-time national championship star. Now here we see this first play of the game. McCarthy takes the snap, rolls out to his right. It appears he gets picked off. This was actually a huge reversal. Looked like Caleb Downs picks it off. Michigan's off to a terrible start, but no, it gets overturned. What do you guys see here?
Well, it's just a heck of a play by Caleb Downs, right? And it obviously gets overturned. His foot's out of bounds there. But I will say, he played like a superstar tonight.
Yes, he
was absolutely all over the field. And really, you thought the momentum was going one way, and then it just seemed like Michigan stole it back.
Alabama's first drive didn't start out too great either, man. Michigan's defense was awesome early on.
They just had so many run-throughs the whole game. That is so many run-throughs. That's either on the protection, it's on the scheme, but something's got to change.
And they were sliding to the right. They didn't adjust their protection in the first half.
And here on the ensuing Alabama punt, it stays ugly. Michigan muffs the punt. It's recovered by the Crimson Tide. They look to be in business.
This is also why practice is so important. Me and Jordan were down here pregame, and he muffed several punts in pregame.
A couple plays later,
look at that snap.
Alabama's Jason McClellan, 34 yards to the house, and that young man played extremely well tonight for the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Yeah, he answered a lot of haters, too. He answered a lot of haters because they didn't want him to play because they played so well without him in the SEC championship game. But that was...
Yeah, this was a great play call right here.
It was great scheme. They knew it was man-to-man. They did really good legal picks-ish, and he had Blake Corum wide open.
Late in the second quarter now, game still tied. Michigan right near midfield. We have a trick play. Double pass to Michigan's Roman Wilson, goes for 20.
I mean, it doesn't even matter that he completed it. That's amazing. That is a game-changing save of a catch by J.J. McCarthy.
3 plays later now, Michigan's Tyler Morris scores on a 38-yard touchdown catch and run. Michigan now up 6, and this is when they botched that extra point.
But once again, getting a receiver matched up on a linebacker. Time and time again, Michigan found the matchup and schemed up the matchup that was advantageous to them.
Still in the second, Alabama driving. This is 2nd and 15. Milroe scrambles for 17 yards and a first down. 3 plays later, Alabama 3rd and 3 now, just outside the red zone. Milroe sacked for a 7-yard loss. Michigan's 5th sack of the first half. The drive stalls out. Alabama has to settle for a field goal. Now down 13-10 at halftime. 4th quarter now. First play of the quarter. Alabama 2nd and 15. Milroe powers his way through the middle for 18 yards. It's 1st and goal tied.
This was such a big moment for Alabama. It's when they regained the confidence and they were pounding it, and they had the momentum because Jalen was willing to put it literally on his shoulders. If he was to do that earlier, I really think it would be a different ending.
McClellan adds a score, and Bama goes up 17-13. Mid-4th now. Bama 1st and 10. Milroe keeps it but fumbles. Huge play right here. Michigan recovers.
Well, this is why fundamentals are so important. He had it on his inside hand, his comfortable hand because he's right-handed, but that's why you got to practice and know that you got to put that in your left hand so it's not as easy for the safety to pull out.
Michigan's drive stalls after the turnover.
Great stop by the defense coming back after your turnover. Great job as a team coming together, which is what Alabama showed some emotion in the second half.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
They showed some emotion. Will Reichard, ice in his veins.
Yeah, man.
2 from 50-plus.
That one goes for 52 to put the Crimson Tide up 7 at 20-13.
We didn't get to show the plays leading. They had the momentum, but it was low snaps that backed them up, and they couldn't convert to get a touchdown or really put the game away.
This was a huge play. 3 minutes to go in the game. 4th and 2 for the Wolverines. McCarthy hits Blake Corum, 35 yards. There's a block in the back, penalty. Pushes the ball back, but it's still first down. 2 plays later, McCarthy finds Roman Wilson for 29 yards.
The ball gets
what a catch.
Malachi Moore tries to go for the ball. Just sometimes you just got to get the guy down. Look, that's all Alabama, having to pass that off in zone coverage. And another job right here of miscommunication, not understanding who's passing what off.
Wilson waltzes in for the 4-yard touchdown. We now have a tie game, and we're headed to overtime in the Rose Bowl. Two plays into overtime now for Michigan. Corum scores on a 17-yard touchdown run to put the Wolverines up 7. Momentum in the Wolverines'
What an
favor.
incredible young man. So happy for him, proud of him. He represents some of the best that college football has to offer.
Alabama on offense now. Milroe with a 15-yard run for the first down, all the way down to the 8-yard line. Looks like Bama might have a chance.
And at this point, you feel like they were going to punch it in. Just felt like that was the run that you needed for the momentum inside the 10.
You had some negative plays, though.
Yep.
And here we are, direct snap.
You kick him out, he probably walks in pretty easy.
Yeah. It's a tough play call against the pressure that they brought.
Yes.
There was blockers to execute it, but it was a better call by the Michigan defense.
So the game ends at 27-20. Michigan prevails. They will head to the national championship game